As a Christian, can you afford to pay the price to remain in your singleness for the rest of your life for the glory of God? Many people choose not to get married. I'd say that the Bible somewhat even advocates for it as well. When you read Matthew chapter 19, you see a conversation between the Pharisees, Jesus Christ, and the disciples, where Jesus reiterates that the only reason why I'm able to allow to actually divorce or leave your spouse is due to sexual immorality, adultery. Not because you don't like them anymore, not because you don't love them anymore, sexual immorality. So then the disciples then go on to say, if that's the reason, then none of us want to get married, which was the intention Jesus was trying to get across, that marriage is holy, marriage is sanctified, it's glorifying unto himself. So single people might be like, well, I can't commit sexual morality in my singleness. But then if you go back a few chapters, Jesus also says that even if one looks at a woman lustfully, you've committed adultery within your heart. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, you see Paul addressing those who are married, as well as those who are single, the unmarried, by saying to those who are unmarried, it is good, for he like for them to be like himself. But then if you're burning in passion, you may obviously therefore pursue, and it's better for you to then get married. The burning in passion obviously is the physical intimacy that is reserved for those who are only married. So then it begs the question, in your singleness, for the rest of your life, can you afford to pay that price and glorify God, by submitting your flesh, your body, and sacrificing that physical intimacy only reserved for married people for God? And obviously still enjoy a depth of freedom, a depth of flexibility, of peace, of not having to depend on anyone depending upon you because you're single for the glory of God, and therefore literally glorifying him in all that you do in your singleness. It begs that question because regardless whether you choose marriage or you're called to marriage, or you choose singleness or you're called to singleness, there's a price, there's a cost to both. And my humble prayer is that we're guided in that because, it's not easy out here.